Welcoming in Sue Meierotto. Sue Meierotto and myself are both here to talk today about a new home selling program that is sweeping the nation. Before we talk about it, I'm going to do a short little ad about it. Okay, so hang on. We're going to watch this short little ad.
72 Sold, a better way to sell your home. Who are we?
We're an international company that does billions in sales and was recently recognized as the leading home selling program in America. Our program has been featured on ABC, NBC, CBS News, and in Forbes. And we're the only real estate organization in America chosen to partner with the National Football League and Major League Baseball teams.
On TV, advertisement, billboards, it's everywhere. You can't miss it.
What do? We offer you an alternative to the traditional home sale process. You want convenience.
It was all very simple.
I would say it was awesome.
My head is spinning. It was so easy.
Oh, convenient. I can't think of a better word. Yeah, absolutely.
You want a higher price, the confidence that you walked away with thousands more than if you sold your home the traditional way.
$20,000 over.
$35,000 more than we ever dreamed possible.
As they say, it ended up being thousands more.
A 2.5-year independent study of over 200,000 home sales in our largest market showed that sellers who used our program had an average median sales price 12% above the local MLS. 12% more for you.
Why wouldn't you do this? Why doesn't everybody do this? Traditional real estate transactions, why? Why do we have them?
That's our goal. That's our mission. That's what we do.
All right. So that's one of our spots that we have for the 72 Sold. First, just to give us a brief overview, let me talk about the traditional sale, and then we'll talk about what's maybe not everything that's different about 72 Sold, because we want to set up a time to meet with anybody that's interested. But we just say from the get-go, a traditional sale basically is you know, and our team never does anything traditional, but basically you put a sign in the yard, you wait for offers to come in, and then you pray that you get the deal done. That's what most agents do out there. Now, the Eastside real estate team already has a comprehensive concierge plan. But when you stack the 72 Sold process on top of that, it's like taking, nitroglycerin and adding it to a fire. I'm going to have to come up with I'm going to think about an analogy. So Sue, share a little bit about your training and what 72 Sold and how it's different.
Well, it's definitely different than the traditional way. I can't give all the secrets away, but we have a 10-step program to get buyers more engaged, to get higher offers. The buyers are more excited. We have more inquiries. And over 3 years, they've done studies in the MLS listing companies throughout the United States that they have gotten, that 72 Sold program has helped the sellers get 8 to 12% higher prices for their listings than the traditional listings. So that's pretty exciting right there.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Sue and I have taken several listing appointments, and we've been talking to sellers. How are they receiving this new way of doing the program, selling a house?
I think there's a lot of curiosity still, since it's very new here. It was established in Arizona. That's where the company started. And so they've been doing this for 4 years there. So it's new to our area. So it's still a lot of curiosity, but people seem very engaged, and it's pretty logical, and it makes a lot of sense. So, yeah. And it also is pretty quick to get people's homes sold within 8 days, 72 hours. And you can take out all of the people coming in and out of your house for 30, 60, 90 days.
Yeah, one of the features is a guarantee to get it sold in 72 hours. I would say this, anytime a home sits on the market days on days on days, there's a general feeling, even in a shifted market, that there's something wrong with that house. Why has it not sold? Not only that, the discomfort that the home seller feels having to have their house in show-ready shape for weeks, wondering what's wrong with their house. Why don't people like it? I would say that to a T, every person that I've talked to said that every seller that we've presented this process to has said That makes a lot of sense, so, and really it does center too around the listing agent doing a lot of work and earning the commission. Wouldn't you agree?
I would completely agree. It's a lot more involved than just getting it up on the MLS, posting the photos, and putting the sign in the ground. Because we don't want just to have, is the buyer's agent really the best one to sell that house? Maybe not.
No, the buyer's agent represents the buyer. That's a great point. And it's their job to help their buyer in their situation. So they don't have a dog in the hunt. They're going to sell them a house, whether it's yours, or someone else's. So You're right. A point of fact is my mother-in-law lives in Arizona, and I was there 2 years ago, and I saw 72 sold signs all over the place. I saw a billboard off the freeway, and one of my mother-in-law's neighbor's house had a 72 sold, and I was like, what is that? So we saw the saturation in the market, and the reason for that is because it works.
It sure does work, and I'm really excited. I just recently have been certified as a regional director for 72 sold in our area. So a lot of people are sending in inquiries and getting out there, talking to a lot of people about this program. And also, I'm happy to come by and bring you this brochure that will go over the whole program. And if anybody's interested, we can give you a valuation on your home.
Yep. Let's see. I was going to say, how do people get a hold of you, Sue?
Well, my phone number.
There's one of the numbers.
Pardon me?
I see the phone number is going by at the bottom.
It is.
Like, oh, it's right there. so you can call Sue at 425-276-7002. You can also go to our website, Seattle 72. I think it's Seattle72sold.com. Cool. Any last thoughts?
I think it's definitely worth listening to how the program works. So it's a quick 15-minute walkthrough. It will come through your house and see if everything works out for our program, and we'll give you the information and then let you decide if that sounds like it's a good fit for you.
Awesome. Great. Well, as we finish up here, I wanted to mention that today is a room of one's own day. That's the national holiday for today. It's a room of one's own. And that means if you're looking to buy a house, we can help you get a room of your own. I think that's all it says, is a room of one's own day. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can see what this means, because I don't quite understand. A room of one's own day is a momentous occasion that falls January 25th each year. We're going to help you celebrate. Did you know that the book by Virginia Woolf, which was the inspiration behind this holiday, is more than 93 days old, 93 years. A room of one's own day celebrates the privacy of having one's own room, and it's symbolic of independence. It also reminds us that it is the privilege who have, and that we can appreciate and look after what we have. Okay, so there you go. Do you have your own room, Sue?
I have many rooms.
I have to think. I have many rooms. I have to think that perhaps 100 years ago, if you were like crossing the United States, right, you had to sleep in the same room as everybody else. So it's probably nice to have a room of your own. That was something to reflect on. So happy room of your own day, everyone. And thanks for watching Seattle's Eastside Real Estate Team podcast. I'm Dan Edwards. This is Otto with Eastside Real Estate Team. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.